Alright, I'm gonna try to get this video in real quick about this Flying Pig scissor lift electric tub. We've had this thing hooked up for several months now. When my wife went researching to get one of these, she, you try to find videos of this thing being used by anybody, and no. And I'm not going to actually use it for you today, but it is hooked up. See, nobody ever shows you it hooked up either, how the plumbing runs. Also, I'm going to apologize up front about the echoiness in this room. It's sparsely decorated and it's kind of echoey, so I apologize. I'm going to try to talk quietly. So there's how I have it set up for now. These are the hoses that come with your standard sink faucet setup. They're wrapped. They're decent quality. I did finally break down and order some 90-degree fittings to go right here so that I can take this horizontal stress off the fitting right there and have it plugged in vertically like so. And I'll tuck up the hoses to the machine a little bit tighter. This is just a hair tie from my wife, the groomer lady, figure-eighted. It just kind of keeps the hoses from chafing, but keeps them together and to some, degree. And no leaks here, haven't had any problems. We've run lots of dogs through here. We have 4 of our own dogs that are regularly bathed as well, and no problem. So probably go with tiny bit shorter hoses, but the way I did this is so that there's not too much stress put on the hoses when you go into the raised position. Yes, this has been fine. And outside of just making that change, that's all I'm going to do for now, is just sort out that. And then here's the drain hose setup, which also comes with the tub. And on their website, it says it's temporary. However, I don't think they mean it's temporary like, well, you better not use this for more than a minute. They mean that in the way this is used, that eventually you're going to have to replace it because you're putting all kinds of chemicals and stuff through it with the acid, shampoos and whatnot, and you will have to replace this hose eventually. So I'm pretty sure that's what they mean by it's going to be like a maintenance issue every now and then. The hose will get crusty and have to be replaced. But it works fine as is. And it doesn't pinch or chafe. And these, I haven't been able to find any, we didn't find any videos of anybody showing how this would actually work. Or if you're a do-it-yourselfer, you don't want to pay a plumber, this is a business out of our home. I know how to do some plumbing, so it's not like we need a plumber. But anyway, there, I'll put it back down. It just relaxes. The floor is nice and slick. So, and it just lays down the way I got it. It doesn't really move. It just kind of, the way I've set it up. It drains excellent. The hair catch system in these things is fine. Somebody mentioned in some reviews before that you'll hate this and it'll drive you crazy. I mean, I guess if you are constantly running into it, but if you're mindful of, it doesn't bother us. Once in a while I knock it open, but it's not as aggravating as it may sound, as someone may have made it sound, okay? Maybe if you have a big belly or something, and I could see that, rubbing back and forth, constantly knocking it open. So that could be annoying. We don't have big bellies, so that's not an issue for us. I think that's why we don't have issues. So yeah, that one little change to that, and it's been great. Months and months, tons of dogs go through here. We have 4 of our own dogs. She also has the scissor lift table. I have it, see how I have it set up, and so you can go all the way around it. So yeah, it's powered, and I have it powered downstairs. in the basement. And these tables don't come with a power box, but I added my own because the lady wanted one. So she gets a power box. That costs like $25 to add to the table if you know how to do it. So you don't have to spend, I've seen the other tables advertised and they charge a whole bunch more money just because it has a plug-in on it. Whatever. Anyway, I don't sound like a jerk about it, but that's what you can do. And this thing, it just sits out in the middle and she can walk all around it. She doesn't have to make the animals turn around so much. You know, up on the height. Some of them get nervous when the table's up too, I notice. So yeah, that's how we have it set up. And it seems to work good. And yeah, so I just figured it'd help out because I noticed nobody's put up a video with these things actually hooked up. So you can turn it on. It's like 5 gallons a minute on full blast. Anyway, it's not a bad setup. I would say if you're on the fence about it, that's what you're looking at here. So, you know, if you're looking at these other videos and you're like, I don't get it, well, there it is.